How's it going, guys? It's Root Junkie here, and today's video we're going to be doing is talking about batch files. And I've written tons of these for PhonLab, quite a lot. They're very, very cool. You've probably seen them, probably used many of them. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one right now. So this is Amazon to Android batch tool. I've got a video on how to use this, but I just want to show you the file, and I want to show you how to work with it. Okay, so we recommend, highly recommend using Notepad++ to manage batch files. So if you have it installed, you should be able to right click here and then go to edit with Notepad++. Very simple, okay? If you don't have that, you can use other text editors. You're probably going to have to rename the batch file to a txt file. So txt, and that changes the extension, and then now when you open it, you can open it in any word processing application. Now you can see this is really like boring, right? Just black and white, okay? Which is why we want to use Notepad++ to do it, because we can get a lot better layout and look of it, and a lot easier to edit. So I'm going to make it back to a batch file. We'll change that extension. Now, if you can't change your extensions, you're not getting the pop-up about that. The easiest way to do that is to come up here and go to change folders and search options, go to view, and then right here it says hide extensions of known file types. Uncheck that, and then also do show hidden files and folders on drive. Normally those two, checking those, you'll be able to change your file extensions after you do that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to open this up in Notepad++, edit with that, and you guys can actually see this is actually really nice because you've got green for comments, you've got this blue for these different commands, different things you can see are all colored differently, which makes it a ton easier to actually work with the file. The other thing you can do is you can highlight a single thing like echo, and it'll highlight it everywhere in the whole file, which just makes it easier to like look at the code and decipher what's going on. Same thing with like color. It's the same concept. You can see it's down here as well. So it's pretty sweet. So if you're going to edit people's scripts, this is how I recommend doing it. I actually do recommend downloading somebody else's batch script. I mean, you can start with just writing your own if you think you're comfortable with that. If you're not, download theirs, okay? View it, see how it runs, see what takes place, and learn to edit first. Edit first. Once you've got editing down and you start understanding how commands are working, then you can write your own, okay? And maybe your first couple is just taking their script, editing it, and readjusting it to make it work for you. I learned that way, and I think it's a great way to learn how to write batch scripts. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to run this one just to show you what it looks like. And one of the things I like to point out right here is like this, right? So you can see that there's this spacing. It doesn't quite look right on the screen. The frame of the tool is a little bit off. So the easy way to fix that, I'm going to show you. And this is the kind of stuff you can see and like learn about. So you want to fix that. What you can do is you can put in this. I've got it commented out right now, but you can put in this. And this is a cool mode command that actually sets up your columns and your lines and will basically size your window. Okay? So, and then this is also the title, so I'm going to change that from 2 to nothing. So if we take those two changes and we save them and we run this again, you can see that now the framing of the window is good, and also we changed the name up here from Amazon Fire Tablet 2 to just Fire Tablet. Okay, and this is also in yellow. Alright, so that's pretty cool, right? Pretty neat. Okay, let's close it. Let's do one more change just to kind of get you familiar with this. So maybe we want to change the color, right? So right here is the color of our header, and we're going to change it to F, and we'll save that. And we were yellow when we launched it, and now we should be white. Okay, so you can make these very simple, easy changes without not a lot of effort to a tool. You can even make it so that what it runs per menu is different. So let's just kind of give you a feel for that as well. So currently, you know, we're going to go to, here's menu 1. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Menu 1 right here. And this is what it says, right? It says this. Okay. So we're going to take this, and we're going to go ahead and just say hello, and we're going to also remove these. Okay, so basically what this menu 1 driver test is just going to say hello. Okay, right? So we'll save that, and we'll run the batch script again, and it's still in white because we changed that from yellow. The next tool is going to give us an option, and instead of saying what it said before for the driver test, it's seriously just going to say hello. So let's do enter 1, hit enter, hello. There you go. Okay. It's that simple. A quick edit and you've done quite a bit with your script. So there you go, guys. That's going to be my video here, quick video on editing batch scripts and using somebody else's to really learn and understand how to do this. Notepad++ is an excellent tool. If you don't have it installed in your computer already, you really need to go back, and I'll link the video lesson that you'll need to get it installed down below this video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Root Junkie out.